How would I describe myself? I don't know how to describe myself as a joker. My name's Harold Harris and I'm 65 years old. When I was growing up, we always had a garden, so we got our food from the land. And my brothers and my dad would go hunt deer and stuff like that for meat. Yeah, my parents were good people. My dad was a construction worker and he owned some trucks. He was away from home most of the time. I didn't spend that much time with him when I was young. But he used to come home probably 2 weeks in the fall, and then the brothers would all get to work with him, and we would go in the bush and we'd cut enough firewood to last us one winter. And then probably another 2 weeks in the springtime he'd come and we would plant the garden. And then he would be home on the weekends probably, but most of the time we looked after the garden. I have a lot of good childhood memories. One of them though was on Sunday when I would go to church with my mother, because my older brothers and sisters didn't seem to be interested in going to church, so it was a short one-on-one time for me and my mother to be together. So it was something I could do with my mother, and so that's a good memory for me. Yeah, I had 2 children and I raised them up and provided a home for them and tried to get them to go to school. And the memories when I had my son and my daughter when they were young are very good. We had a lot of good times together. It wasn't all hard work. We went out on the land a lot and we spent a lot of time together. I used to go to the school and sit in the classrooms with them sometimes, and so those are really good memories for me. One of the biggest challenges that I went through would be the battle with alcohol. Controlling the alcohol was a good big thing to do. It's a very unrewarding life, drinking. For me it would have been anyway. When I started drinking it was out of control, so the best thing to do was put it away and leave it away. At least don't drink. So that's what I've done. For many years now I haven't had a drink, and I'm very happy that I decided to do that. Man, I'm the best fisherman in the Sahtu. The whole Sahtu, nobody catches more fish than me. Oh yeah, I like fishing. I'm fishing all the time. My favorite part about fishing is probably eating the fish, especially when Margaret and I go to the park and we cook it in the park on the open fire. I just like that. A big fat coney on the fire, and then it usually happens. We get a coney going on the fire and it's around 5 o'clock and everybody's going home from work and they smell that fish cooking, so they come in the park and see if there's any left over, so it ends up being a group of people getting together and eating fish and laughing and joking and having fun, and so it turns into a really nice day.